On to our fifth and final story of the program. Catalan pro-independence leaders have sent a clear message to supporters and opponents of their campaign. They say they're ready to declare unilateral independence if they achieve success in September's regional elections.
If in this process the Spanish state, through its political or legal decisions, blocks the autonomous government of Catalonia or the Catalan parliament, we will move forward with the declaration of independence.
Well, Spain's conservative national government fiercely opposes independence for Catalonia. However, an alliance of pro-independence parties wants the regional vote to serve as a de facto referendum by running on a joint ticket and campaigning on the single issue of independence. The rich northeastern region accounts for a fifth of Spain's output, but many Catalans say they get a raw deal from the way their taxes are redistributed to the rest of Spain. Well, to offer us more insight on that story, we're joined by political commentator Marcelo Sanchez, who's with us here in our studios in Tehran. Mr. Sanchez, it's great to have you with us here on Press TV's Top 5. Talk to us about the recent comments made by the pro-independence politicians in Catalonia. They're calling for a unilateral independence declaration should they win big in September's regional elections.
Well, yeah, indeed, everybody is waiting for this 27 September vote. This is not going to be just a normal election. It's going to be some kind of quasi or pseudo referendum. And there's about 7.5 million in Catalonia. From those, maybe 2 million people are just waiting for this vote. And you have a historical joint list, if you will, between two forces, left and right political forces, Esquerra Republicana and Convergencia y Unió. They're just willing to sacrifice their ideologies in order to proclaim the independence, unilateral independence. You know, going back in time, Catalonia has a long history of trying to separate themselves from Madrid government. This is not just something new. The situation actually started, if you think about hundreds of years. We can go back in time and say that in 1496, when the King of Catalonia and Aragon and Castilla were together and they make this country named Spain, and then in 1919 they created this Statute of Independence or a Statute of Autonomy. Then they went to 1928 with the project of constitution. There was Catalonian rebels located in Cuba. They were trying to make a new republic. Then in 1932, during the Second Spanish Republic, they were trying to do the same. Back again, Franco's dictatorship abolished every kind of measure. He prohibited the Catalonian language. He tried to suppress the culture and the independent identity of these people. Now, in 1979, the Catalonians got together again and they tried to make a referendum. And many years later, in 2006, they were together and they ratified this Statute of Autonomy. Basically, what it says is that Catalonia has some rights of autonomy, but it's depending on Madrid most of the time. Now, in 2008, the financial crisis saw that a lot of people in Catalonia were really angry about austerity measures, unemployment, and they mistrust the central government in Madrid. And now we've seen the consequences of all these years, you know, hundreds of years actually. We see the consequences of this, and this is what the people want actually.
All right, thank you very much, political commentator Marcelo Sanchez, joining us in our studios here in Tehran.